Protests are breaking out across the country right now in support of Palestine. College students and supporters fighting to make their voices heard as law enforcement has stepped in, making multiple arrests. Stephanie Gosk has the latest.
The temperature this morning on some college campuses reaching a boiling point. A growing number of protests forming over the ongoing war in the Middle East at campuses across the country, some leading to standoffs, including the University of Texas at Austin. Students and police clashing during protests Wednesday. More than 30 were taken into custody. Protesters gathered outside the jail, with some faculty saying in a statement they would not work today. And overnight, police and protesters also clashing at the University of Southern California. Officers hit with objects arrested more than 90 people, though it's unclear how many were students. And back on the East Coast, a dramatic scene at Emerson College, where students are encamped on an alleyway in the middle of downtown Boston. Police and demonstrators facing off. The tensions rising nationwide as reports of anti-Semitism and Islamophobia have skyrocketed since last October, with the Anti-Defamation League and Center for American Islamic Relations each reporting record-high complaints. House Speaker Mike Johnson and other Republican lawmakers at Columbia University Wednesday, where they were shouted at by students. The lawmakers calling on school president Manoush Shafiq to resign over her handling of an encampment where police arrested dozens this week, in which some Jewish students say has become a point of intimidation.
The first responsibility of a university administrator is to keep their students safe.
Mr. Speaker, if you were the president of Columbia University today, what would you do about this tent encampment?
I would immediately bring order to the chaos. If necessary, I would call in the NYPD. I would ask the governor to send in the National Guard.
That was Stephanie Gosk reporting there. Pro-Palestinian protests have extended outside of the U.S., including Paris. Authorities there say more than 100 students were removed by police from the Sciences Po University's campus. Students set up tents on the campus's courtyard. A number of them decided to leave on their own, but the majority decided to stay. And Pope Francis is again calling for a ceasefire in the Middle East. The Pope says he wants all countries at war to negotiate for peace. He says he is worried about the children impacted by war. The Pope says he's praying for all at war.